There's an invisible world out there. Hidden just below the surface is a maze of pipe, wire, and fiber optic cable. It is part of the infrastructure that allows homes and businesses to operate without a second thought to the services provided. Interrupt any of these services, and the result can range from inconvenient to catastrophic.
I just looked at it as painting the ground, and I never looked at it as, protecting our customers' infrastructure and, those who live and work around it. I thought it was just painting, and it's a lot different than what you hear or read about.
Until they start doing the job, they don't think about you're marking an electric line, a gas line. If you miss something, somebody's going to get hurt.
As long as I'm doing my job the way it's supposed to be done, I'm not going to get damage.
At SM&P, you are looking at a job filled with benefits, challenges, and rewards.
You get a lot of, homeowners thanking you for coming and marking it. There's nice days outside. You don't have anybody following you around, looking over your shoulder. You're kind of on your own.
Knowing that I perform a great community service while also providing a great living for my family.
I like what I do. I couldn't see myself doing anything else.
And while there are some great benefits and rewards, there are serious challenges and harsh realities.
I always tell them this job's not as easy as it looks.
Homeowners, tell me that I was trespassing on their property.
Insects, I've been stung quite a few times getting into a box like one of these.
Manholes are scary at first because such the high-profile cables that are running through them and the amount of them. Once you've been here a while, it's just another locate. But at first, they really scare you. You'll pull that lid open and see all those cables, and it scares a lot of people. Get dirty, pump it out, climb down in there. There's sludge left on the cables and stuff. Well, you're gonna get it on you. There's no way about it. You got to be in there.
I hate snakes with a passion. I opened up a cable TV amplifier and there was 2 black snakes in there. Probably harmless, but I probably jumped back about 25 feet.
Sometimes you do have to get in here and get your hands a little bit dirty on these icky pick cables. But in order to protect somebody's service, that's sometimes what it takes.
Do you like it cold?
But I always keep, an extra coat, extra gloves, extra hat in the truck.
How about extreme heat?
Water. You need lots of water. And very hot. It's draining, tiring.
What about a downpour, heavy rains, wind?
You get done what you can get done, the type of work you can get done when it's raining. Paint heavy, flag heavy, take lots of pictures.
What about working in the middle of the night? You're on call, you're in an unfamiliar area where there's all kinds of stuff buried, where you're gonna be there till morning possibly, and there's contractor waiting there with the backhoe out for you to dig, asking you when you're gonna be done. What about 60 hours a week? How do you feel about that?
You just have to be prepared for it. You can't just quit just because you don't feel good. We've got a job to do and it needs to be done.
Tickets keep coming in, contractors keep working, so rain or snow, we're out there.
Still with us? Good. It's time to ask yourself if you have those qualities it takes to work at SM&P. It's a big commitment. The fit has to be right.
I think the best advice I can give somebody is just stick to it. When I first started, which wasn't that long ago, there were tough times where I just thought I would never get it. I just thought I would never figure this out.
The more comfortable you get with your equipment, the more confident you get. The more times you see somebody having to pothole something you marked and it being right where you marked it, that builds confidence. The longer you go without a damage, obviously that builds confidence because you think you must be doing something right.
I could say the worst locate I've ever had to perform was the first one I ever did by myself.
It's not physically demanding, it's mentally challenging. But if you show up and do your job right, it's a very enjoyable job.
Whenever I pull up to a job, I'll read my ticket not once but usually twice before I start to locate. Read it again after I get done and just make sure that I verified everything in the area and sometimes even more.
After I get done doing this job and I've checked each of these houses and I go back and I'm filling out my ticket on my laptop, I ask myself, have I fulfilled the objective of a locate? And if I answer that to the affirmative, I can complete that ticket and move on. If I have any doubt in my mind, I get back out of the truck and go back at it. Very few times do I ever get back out of the truck. I don't leave anything in doubt.
I stay damage-free by doing my job, what they taught me to do. They tell you, they teach you how to do the job the right way. It's just a matter of following a procedure and doing it. That's how I stay damage-free.
If you think you're ready to commit to the responsibilities and rewards SM&P has to offer, let's take it to the next step. Talk to an SM&P representative and get your future started today.